Hey, what's up, y'all? Picture this: having more space, having a real sense of community, just having a short drive to downtown Houston. Sound like what you're looking for? Well, let me tell you about Manvel. It might be a perfect spot for you, all right, on your next move. Whether you're coming from the city or you're coming from out of state, trust me, this town has a lot to offer. There's a very serious charm here, all right? You don't want to miss out on it. So stay tuned. All right, just to let you know, if you're ready to move and explore this neighborhood, it might be a best fit for you. I'm here to help you. All right, people just like you reach out to me all the time about what is the perfect neighborhood for Manville, or is it a good place to relocate? All right, let's chat about it. All right, you can reach me at 210, or my contact information will be in the description below. All right, and I'm excited to help you move here in Manville. All right, so let's get started. Let's talk about Manville. All right, this is Highway 6. As you can see, all right, this is McDonald's. All right, Highway 6 has HEB. All right, as you can see, there's an HEB there. It's not an HEB Plus, but it's your regular HEB. Quick note, I know there's an HEB off 288 in Pearland. All right, if you go 4 exits down, you will find another HEB, which is this one on Highway 6, that has the same thing they have in the other HEB, minus the stores inside of it. So just keep that in mind. All right, it's very convenient, as you can see. All right, they have a McDonald's. I'm sorry, they have a barbecue restaurant within the restaurant. I don't know if we're gonna be able to see it here. And they also, it's a shopping center here, as you can see. All right, that shopping center has a barbecue restaurant. As you can see right here, this is also going to be a nail shop. For all my ladies out there that like to get their nails done, this is the spot to go. It's around. All right, as you can see, there's a McDonald's, there's a Chipotle, and there is a Whataburger. It's not showing up here in the map, but it's there. Trust me. All right, you can also look this up on the Manvel website. They have a website on the City of Manvel website where they talk about this shopping center. All right, be sure to reach out to me. I can be glad to share the information with you. All right, so we're gonna scroll down on Highway 6. As you know, Highway 6 is the main road in Manvel. Okay, so we're gonna scroll down. All right, and what we're about to come up on is 288. Highway 288. Yes. All right. If you go left, you're going towards Houston. If you go right, you're going towards um, Angleton, I'm missing something. Lake Jackson, in that direction. So just understand that when you come to this four-way on Highway 6, just know that when you make a right, it's going away from Houston. You go to the left, you're going away from Houston. All right, so we're going to keep scrolling down here. All right. As you can see, there are several gas stations here. You got Valero. The Valero, next to Valero is a Sonic. All right, it's a Subway in this Valero. Okay. For my sandwich eaters out there, my sub eaters. All right, that's a Dairy Queen for all my ice cream lovers. All right, somewhere you take your kids, after practice, after football practice, basketball practice, cheerleading practice. There's a good spot there to take them, treat them from ice cream. All right, so Highway 6, we're going to keep going down. Now, it may appear to be a long way to Manville, but it's technically not. It just appeared that way. Just be mindful of that. I know it can be very confusing to see the highway here, and there's no city within 3 or 4 mile radius. Don't be alarmed. Just keep driving down. It's not that far down. All right. The speed limit, of course, is 60 miles per hour. So just be mindful of that. As soon as you go in town, though, the speed limit goes down to 35, if I'm not mistaken. All right, so we're gonna keep going down. All right. Let's see here. Keep going. Yeah, we're gonna keep going down. I want to show you guys something. The name of this street is Pollard Avenue. All right, Pollard. If you make a left on Pollard, there's a ton of subdivisions on that street. You got builders like D.R. Horton. You have Lennar. You have Perry Homes. All of those neighborhoods is at this light. All right. If we ever get there, apologies. I just don't want you all to miss it. All right. I would say it's like maybe 2 miles up from the shopping center there. All right. So as you can see, you make the left at this stop sign and keep straight down. The name of the subdivision is Blue Water Lakes. As you can see here, if you go back there, there are a ton of subdivisions. It's not just houses in the front of the subdivision. It's houses on the back of it, on the side of it. I mean, you name it. We talk about, I want to say at least 5 miles out that they're building right now. All right. So just have an understanding of that. All right. Also, noted that they're still building on homes in this subdivision. All right. So just understand that there's no reason why you should not find a home here in Manvel. There's a ton of homes here. And that's just one of them. That's just one subdivision. This city is growing and it's going to continue to grow. And they're going to continue to build businesses here. All right. To cater to those individuals who are moving here in Manvel. All right. So we're going to go down. We're going to go down. This is Morris Avenue, aka Highway 6. As you can see, the speed limit is 55. It goes down as you go further and further into the city. It goes 55, 45, then 35. All right. There's a known a well-known burger joint there. It's called the Burger Bowen. I don't know if you can see it there. It's a very popular restaurant there in Manvel. I take my daughter there all the time. She likes it. It's a favorite restaurant. All right. So just know that there's a place for you to go to get that burger craving. If you're craving for hamburgers. All right. We're going to scroll down. We're going into the city now of Manvel. All right. As you can see, as we go further and further into the city. You go to a few gas stations there. You have I want to say that's the town hall building there. Yes. It's a place that you can get your driver license renewed, your license plate, taxes, pay your taxes in this building here. Scroll down. There's a Dollar General there to the left. And I'm not sure we can see it here, but there is a shopping center that has a Wingstop. And I want to say they're building on a Firehouse sub. So there's not just Subway in Manvel. You got Firehouse subs as well. And I want to say this is the shopping center here. Yes. This shopping center here has the Wingstop. For those of you who love Wingstop, and as you can see the sign there, the real estate sign, they're still building. They're still leasing out this building for restaurants to come in. All right. So this is by far a growing city. All right. Next, you're going to see to your left. Remember I told you 65, 55, 45, and 35. 35 miles per hour is where the speed limit is here, obviously because it's right by the high school. The name of this high school is Manvel High School. It's a pretty large high school. It's part of the Alvin ISD. So if you have children that are in high school right now, there's something to know. All right, we're going to scroll down. I want to show you all something, but I'm not sure it's going to let me show it because, as you know, the maps are still updating. But if you go down this road, there's another ton of subdivisions, another ton of new construction homes is down here. We're talking about, I want to say between 2,000 to 5,000 homes is getting built as we speak in this area. This area is called Mariana Parkway. The name of the street is Mariana Parkway. If you stay on this street all the way down, you're going to run into a ton of new construction. There is also an elementary school there and a junior high school. All right. And this also leads you to a town called Our Colony. All right. For those of you who want to live in Our Colony, that's a nice town as well. They have a lot of new construction as well. But if you go across this overpass, if they allow me to, you're going to see that there are a ton of homes. It's probably not. So we're going to turn it around. All right. So we're going to go back to the light. Remember, we're still on Highway 6. I know I mentioned to you earlier that at the four-way stop right after the shopping center HEB, you can go to your left or you go to your right. If you go to your left, you'll be going to Houston. If you go to your right, you'll be going away from Houston, right? And those towns are your Our Colony, your Angleton, Rosarian, your Alvin, Texas, all those towns. You can also head to those same towns heading in this direction on Highway 6. Just something to know. You don't necessarily have to get on 288 to get to those towns. You can actually stay on Highway 6. All right. And also, for those you did not know, Highway 6 leads all the way to Galveston. Yes, it does. Texas City, and then it goes to Galveston. And yes, it links to Highway 45. Just so you know, the back way to Highway 45. And that's Highway 45 South. All right. So we'll go down, show you a little bit more of the city. All right, we're still in the city. All right, you got a few, you have a shopping center there. They're still building. You got a pharmacy, you got a Rosseteria for those of you who like to go to the laundromat. Let's see here. There's something else I wanted to show you there. Yes, there's a donut shop there everyone goes to. It's a famous donut shop called Billy Donuts. So you should try it out, check them out. And of course, there's a car wash, as you can see there. All right, we're going to scroll down and keep going down. I want to say that's the library. I believe this is the library here, or the physician, doctor's office. I'm not sure there. I want to say that's a doctor's office, though. This is the library. All right. So we're going to go down. We're going to scroll down. We're going to turn. This is the Manvel City Hall. What I said earlier, disregarded. That was the tax office or the appraisal office. This is the actual city hall here. My apologies. All right. They have meetings I want to say the first Tuesday of every month. They have a town hall meeting. So for those of you who are interested in getting involved in the community, they do have town hall meetings once a month, the first Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. And it starts at 6 o'clock. There at the town hall. Okay. All right. You have a few gas stations there. There's also Wendy's down here. All right. I know a lot of you love those Frosties at Wendy's. So yeah, they have they do have a Wendy's, and they also have a Pizza Hut and a Domino's Pizza. All right. But what I want to show you right now is one of the most popular gas stations here in the city, and that's the Bighorn. There's actually a Bighorn in Pearland. All right, not to be confused. It's the same franchise. It just they have one in Manvel, and they sell your barbecue. It's a gas station / restaurant. So those of you who are into the barbecue thing, this is a perfect spot. It's all a one-stop shop. You know, take the kids, get you something to eat, get your barbecues, pork sandwich, and also pump your gas at the same time, as you can see here. Now, just something to note, the gas prices are slightly higher than the ones that I'm going to show you later on. When it's in town, I would say like maybe 10 cents higher than the ones I'm going to show you. All right. So we're going to turn it around here. And what I want to show you is the school there. This is called, the name of the street is Masters Drive. And there is a school there. Oops, sorry. There's a school, an elementary school there, but I want to go down the street to show you guys something that's probably hidden, but you must know this is a very important place if you decide to move here in Manvel, because you want to know where you can get your mail at. And they want to see either your closing disclosure or your settlement statement. Whenever you close on a home, they're going to want to see this information so that way they can tell you exactly, so they can, note that you live there and you would like to receive your mail there at this location. They also will give you the key information. Like if you live in a subdivision, those that are not familiar, there's a lot of subdivisions here in Manvel that has a separate mailbox where you have to go to the mailbox, go to a box of mailboxes, and they will assign you a key and a number where you go in and get your mail there. All right. So we'll go down. I'm going to show you this post office. So just know that whenever you close on a home, make sure, of course, I will remind you as well, if I'm representing you as your realtor, to make sure you have your closing disclosure or your settlement statement to take with you whenever you check on your mail. Get your mail. Make sure your mail will get sent to you. All right. So we're going to keep going down. Also, there's another neighborhood there called Terra Estates. I want to say they finished building right now, but they have a few resale homes for those you. All right. You got your fire station there. You keep going down. This is the infamous post office. Yes, it's small. I remember now, Manvel is a very small town, but it's growing, but it's still a small town. It's considered a small town. So I'm sure eventually they're going to have to either do an extension on this building here or add on to it because there's a ton of residents here. All right. But I just want to point something out to you. This post office may be small, but they have one of the top customer service I ever had in the Houston area. I mean, you go in there, they would take good care of you. It doesn't matter if it's one person, two person. They're going to take good care of you. Their level of professionalism is on 10. All right. So be sure to check them out. All right. So we're going to scroll down. All right. There's a huge church down here that's popular here. And there's also, I'm going to show you the Manvel Police Department. This is the church here. All right. Scroll down. And we're going to go to the Manvel Police Department. I know that's not everybody's favorite place, but you still need to know where the police department is located so that you may need them for an emergency type situation. All right. So I'm going to scroll down just a little further down. All right. This is the Manvel Police Department. And by the way, if it may show it, yes, they are showing it. You see here, there are building adding on to the police department. All right. So for those of you who are interested in joining the force, it may be hiring. I mean, they are adding on to it more buildings. All right. There's more residents here than it was before. So just something to keep in mind. And that's pretty much it for the Manvel area per se. Of course, they have a lot to offer and they still building. It's not much to show here because they're still building. But I am going to show you another part of Manvel that you may not be aware of. All right. So just understand that the two main roads that leads to Manvel is County Road 6 and County Road 48 and County Road 58. Those are the three main roads. I said two, but I meant three. Those are the three main roads. County Road 58, County Road 48, and Highway 6 are your main roads that lead in and out of Manvel. All right. So we're going to go down. Very nice spot. Very nice people here. The vibe is different than your most. and you get the best of both worlds. All right. So just understand that Manvel has a lot to offer here. All right. So we're going to keep scrolling down. Let's see. All right. As you can see, the speed limit is still 50, and then it goes down. Do not get that confused. As you can saw the school sign there. Don't forget that the speed limit is 35 in the school zone. Yes, Manvel police do not play. They will give you a ticket. So just be sure that you be mindful of the speed limit, and you'll be okay. All right, I want to show you one more thing. If you give me a second. All right, I want to show you County Road 48, County Road 58. All right, County Road 48, you're going to have a Catholic church on that street. You're going to have the middle school on that street. All right. You have another subdivision there. All right. The name of that subdivision, I know that the subdivision across the street is on County Road 58. I'm not 1000% sure if they still have homes there that's available in terms of new construction, but they have a ton of homes that's for sale, resale. All right, your price point is going to be a little different depending on what area you go to. All right, so just understand that. Don't be alarmed about the prices. The average price homes here in Manvel is $484,000. And of course, that's just an average. I can find your home way less than that. All right. So now we're still going on Highway 6. This is 288. Do not forget that if you go coming from the shopping center, make a left, go to Houston, come away, you make a right. This is to Houston. This is away from Houston. And by the way, Highway 6 going in this direction leads to Missouri City. Right before you get Missouri City, though, you're going to run into Arcola, a town called Arcola. Then Missouri City, where you have Sienna. You're going to run into Sienna. I want to say the first subdivision is Sienna. The first major, largest subdivision is Sienna. So I'll keep scrolling down here. All right, this is County Road 48. The street here is County Road 48. All right. So you go down this street. This is County Road 48. Now, I mentioned to you about the Catholic Church. That's the Catholic Church there. All my Catholics out there, they do have a church for you. You know, if you decide to move here. Let's see. I'm going to keep scrolling down. This is County Road 48. Of course, County Road 48 also leads to Pearland. Just so you know, if you stay on this street. This is not a busy street. I would say none of the streets are very, very busy. It's very peaceful and calm. There's not very many busy streets. The only time it's busy is during school hours. It's the only time, honestly. It's not like on the level as Houston, but that's really the only time. As you can see there, that's the school there to your right. That is a middle school to the right. All right. You have a subdivision here. They're completely finished building out those homes. However, there are resale homes that you can purchase. And there's a subdivision on this side here. All right. Just be careful when you go down the street because it'll be a ton of kids during the school hours who are walking. So just be careful, be mindful of the students that's walking. All right. Now we're coming up on Rodeo Palm. The name of the subdivision is Rodeo Palm. This is Rodeo Palms. Rodeo Palms has a ton of homes that's for sale, believe it or not. They also have a ton of homes that's for lease. For those of you who want to lease, there is a section in Rodeo Palms. I want to say like the whole entire street have homes that's for lease. In fact, I just had one of my clients just lease out a home over there, and the whole entire street is owned by uh, a property management company, and they lease out all the homes. So for those of you that are into that, let me know. Hey, be sure to comment too if you have any concerns or questions. I'll be sure to get back with you about this area or any other area surrounding Manvel. All right, so we're gonna scroll down. We're gonna come to County Road 58. All right, this is County Road 58. All right, if you go straight down this street, it leads to 288. Now, I mentioned to you guys earlier about the gas prices. All right, just give you a quick tip. If you want the cheapest gas, this is the street you need to be on to get the cheapest gas. And it's going to be down this direction. This is still Manvel, by the way. This is County Road 58. All right, but let me turn around real quick so you can show you something. They also have a school there. And just know whenever you're traveling, just so you know, whenever you're traveling on this street around between 2 and 3:30, this whole side has a line full of people picking up their kids from this school. So just know that the traffic is backed up all the way to the gas station. So just be sure that if you don't have any children or you do have children, just know that that far right lane on this side will be full of cars picking up children between 2 and 3:30. All right, I'm gonna scroll down. This is a neighborhood here called the Newport Estate Lakes. There's a few homes there. That's for resale. So those of you interested in that, let me know. Of course, this Newport Lake. Nice little neighborhood, very small, but they still have a few homes there that's available. It's also a gated community. All right. I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to show you the gas station. The name of the gas station is called Manvel Express. Let me tell you about Manvel Express. This is Manvel Express. Manvel Express has by far the cheapest gas. I know this is not a good example. Of course, it may be a little outdated, but Manvel Express gas station by far has the cheapest gas here in Manvel, and it's open 24 hours. Just so you know. You go down, there's another gas station that's around the same price. It's a newer gas station because they're catering to all the people in Pomano. All right. I did say the main roads are Highway 58. County Road 58, County Road 48, and Highway 6. I did not mention to you that there is another street that's part of Manvel called Pomano Parkway. Pomano is very popular in terms of the higher price homes. For those of you who are looking for more like between $450,000 to maybe $2 million homes, well, Pomano is the place you need to go. Pomano subdivision. All right. So the map is a little outdated. Everything is built up now. They have all this built up. They're still building homes in this area here. There's a gas station. What I mentioned to you, it's a Chevron. It's right here. All right. And they pretty much match the same price as the one I showed you earlier, the Manvel Express. All right. You scroll down here. There is a huge church there. All right. Just know that on Thursday nights or between 6 and 8, there's a ton of traffic that's going to the church. And then on Sunday mornings, they have worship service between 11 and 2. So just be mindful of the traffic. They do have police officers who are guiding you or directing traffic during those hours. And you don't have much to worry about there. All right. Be careful on this street because the police officers will give you a ticket. The speed limit on the street is 45 miles per hour. All right. Just about to wrap up here. This is County Road 58, and I'm just gonna go all the way down until we get to 288. So, with that being said, just understand that everything is within driving distance. Whether you want to go into town, there's 288. Whether you want to go downtown Houston, whether you want to go to Pearland Town Center, which is to the left there, and it's a few miles up. You have plenty of choices to choose from. All right. The city is still growing. All right. Let me see if I can show you Pomano. I doubt I'll be able to show it to you, but let me see if I can real quick. It's not letting me go that far. It's okay. Let's see here. It may let me go far. Let me see. Let's see. If you go exit up, you're gonna run into Pomano. The name of the subdivision is Pomano. Yes, it's still considered, as you saw the sign there, Pomano. Oops, go back. But as you saw the sign, it's Pomano. I'm not sure it's gonna let me go back that way, but the next exit up is Pomano Parkway. Very, very nice, very upscaled type of homes. For those of you into that, Sedona Lakes is a good subdivision. Let me see if it'll let me. Let's see. This is the exit, as you saw the sign there. All right. Just a little tricky. It's gonna wrap you around. Once you get to this exit, you gotta go around it. So just know that this is how it is. I don't know if it's gonna let me. Oh, okay. Last time it wouldn't let me. I turned around. There is a Bank of America. For those of you who bank through Bank of America, there's an ATM there. There's a Walgreens as well to the left. So we're going to turn. Just know that, as you can see, I don't know if you can see this or not, but if you take a left, it's going towards Pearland. You take a right, you're going back to Manvel. All right. So the name of the street is Dailey Road. Pomano Parkway is to your right. So we're going to go up over the overpass. Yeah, I knew it was going to do that. Yeah. So just know that if you go, this is Pomano, that area. All right.